Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay, hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I am your host, John Harris, and on my right-hand side is my right-hand man, Gabriel.
We got some Moodness to the crack.
We do have some Moodness coming up. Today on the Rock Metal Podcast, we have Seth Borsellini. He has a new album called Moodness, which was released on December 15th of the last year, 2020, via This Is Core Records. Right now I'm being joined by Seth and his amazingly attractive and handsome friend. Just kidding. You're both very good looking.
Yeah, thank you. Ready to go.
Yeah. So, boys, thank you so much for coming on to the show today.
It's an honor to be in this show.
You are quite welcome, boys. Now, an incredible release that we have here. I know I was receiving emails for a couple of the singles, Taste My Hell and Chrysalis.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say.
With incredible music videos as well.
Yeah, this first single is Chrysalis. It's a very powerful song. It's the first song I wrote, and I wrote that in lockdown. You know.
So was it March?
March. Yeah, March. It is a trip inside my head. Then.
All right. This song is about change.
Mm-hmm.
So something bad happens in someone's life. Okay, it's a kind of autobiographic song, and what step you need to take to get out of very bad feelings that reside inside you. So what this image he came up with was the image of a cocoon where eventually a butterfly comes up, and so you are reborn in another form, so you can enjoy life better.
Yeah. Yeah. When
That's the theme of the song. So in this theme, I think many, and he thinks too. Yeah, many people can relate to, because everybody has these moments where you need to do some introspection to really understand what happens in your life, and then see life through other eyes. That's what the song is about.
Okay. Now, because when you mentioned that you wrote the song during lockdown, as soon as you said that, I thought, oh, like a chrysalis, like a butterfly, you know, you're going to go into lockdown and then come out of lockdown, you know.
Yeah. That's a really related theme to these songs. That's also why it came out as a single, as the first song.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Now, you said it was the first song that you wrote. Did it then set the tone for the rest of the album? Like, were you planning on writing an album at that time, or was it just the one song?
In the first time I wanna wrote only one song, but I had so many ideas, and then I go on and wrote 10 songs. In 1 year, I wrote all album, and I'm very happy and
Okay, so the thing is, at the moment he wrote Chrysalis, he was thinking about making one song only. That's it. One song with the one amazing video, with a very good production, and but he had so many ideas for songs, and the sound of Chrysalis sounded so new that he kind of took his ideas he had before and put it in this new sound he created, and so and then it came out the album idea.
Okay. And the music video is incredible. Did you, well, I guess you guys did film it during lockdown. How did you guys produce the video for Chrysalis?
Sì, ho capito. It was very hard to produce that video. Everybody was close at home. Then we need to
Okay, we had to organize very well what to do, because the strict rules of lockdown didn't allow us to do whatever we wanted to. So it was very difficult. It is hard to be a musician in lockdown anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard. And so many people are involved in this project, and so it was really difficult. And what he did, he went to a very, I mean, outside the city, where you couldn't do much, and filmed the video in a specific location where he could move around. It's like a rural area of Italy.
Okay. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, back in March in Italy, you couldn't go anywhere. Like, you couldn't do anything.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Che giorni era quando hai filmato? Era
first day of the years, February.
This was filmed before the strict rules were brought up. I think if I remember well, the 12th of March there was lockdown in Italy, but the filming of this video was around February.
Okay. Very cool. And then you started working on the rest of the album. And I know one of the other singles is Taste My Hell. So at what point did you write Taste My Hell? Was that the second song that you worked on, or was it later on that you decided that Taste My Hell would become the next single?
Yeah, I wrote all the songs during the next month. Then I decided to release Taste My Hell, second single, and Taste My Hell for me is a very powerful song. Is very strong lyrics, and I decided to release that because
Okay, it felt right to release this song because of its powerful sound, and it sounded good, and it kind of resonate with the album sound.
Okay. What is Taste My Hell about? What is the hell that we are to taste?
Okay.
Okay. I want to represent the good there's no difference between evil and good, no?
It is very hard to explain in English, but this song is about contrast between two concepts that are opposite one to each other. So what does it make when a concept is opposite to the other? And the only thing that matters is the point of view. So depending on the point of view, you can tell which is one, which is the other. And so this song is about this concept that there's no absolute good and no absolute evil. Mm-hmm. That's what the lyrics are about.
The video is very explicit, and then I don't criticize the faith, but I cerco di fare un paragone cerco di far capire che con le regole della Chiesa, non nella fede.
Okay, what he wants to tell is that he doesn't want to criticize faith in itself, about faith in a religion, but he wants to point out how strict the rules about these absolute concepts are wrong.
Okay.
Okay, it's a very deep song. It is a very deep song, even if it doesn't seem to be, because it was kind of born out of conversations we had, and it is really related to our experiences too.
Okay.
So. It is not for everyone. We know that it is not for everyone, and the video is really strong too, and it is actually misunderstood because it's not about faith, even though there is a nun appearing into it or there is this church, but it is about absolutes, about thinking about absolutes.
Right.
That is strange. You talk about love because sex is about love.
I guess it should be, or I don't know. It's a matter of perspective, eh?
It is a matter of perspective. That's
Oh man, I guess I'll go ask my wife. Now, we have this album, Moodness, which, from my understanding, was written in 2020, majority through lockdown, the coronavirus situation. And so far we've chatted about Chrysalis, which is about change, and then Taste My Hell, which is about perspective on good versus evil sort of thing. And two incredible music videos. So my next question is, this album Moodness, what is Moodness, and is there a theme to the album? Moodness is not a word. I have to look it up. What is Moodness?
The Moodness is a mix between two words, mood and madness.
Okay.
Can you explain that?
Okay. This is so complicated because we are going to do some philosophy here. So what he means with moodness? So we talk a lot about it, also in our life. And so Okay, it is a mix of words, of course. It's madness. Madness that is driven by fiction of artifacts, the ideas that are not really real, but makes you feel bad. Mm-hmm. Makes you feel really bad. And so the mood instead is a state of mind where you try to find a way out of this madness to make sense of it. So sometimes you are in the mood, so you make sense of it. You seem to have, you have it all figured out, but then this other side can come out, which is madness that confuse everything, and that's really hard to explain actually. So it is really hard, and what this mixture does, that brings these feelings of these dark feelings with powerful feelings. So what he decided is to translate these feelings, these incomprehensible feelings. Actually, we will never have a complete understanding of these feelings, to a sound that is dark and is powerful too. That's the idea behind it.
Okay. Now, speaking of the sound, I'm looking at the notes that I have for the production team. Simone Carbone at Soundshape Studio, and then Nicholas Di Lorenzo at Panorama Mastering.
At Melbourne.
At Melbourne, that'd be Australia, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, take us through this, like the recording and the mixing that was done at Soundshape, because I imagine it was difficult during 2020 to do all of that. Did you record some stuff at home and he did mixing, or did you actually go into the studio? How did you guys produce the album?
Soundshape Studio is a home recording studio. I want to thank my producer Simone Carbone.
Simone Carbone is a friend. Is like a childhood friend. We grew up together, listening to metal music all the time. So he did an amazing work, and he was also inspired by Simone music to bring on some breaks, to put on his own taste into it. So he did a lot about it, and so the production went on like he went to the studio to record, and also the other musician did too.
Yeah.
Right. So you also during lockdown, especially in the summer. In the summer there was no lockdown in Italy, so we were free to move actually.
Okay.
So in this really little window of time, he managed to record all the instruments. Sometimes quante tracce.
Very many tracks.
Very many tracks in one.
Moodness song has 81 tracks.
Something like 81 tracks.
That's it?
Many
Only 81? Come on.
We could do better, but 81 we are satisfied with it. So Simone Carbone did manage to do everything. Actually, the master in Australia. So they sent the recordings to the studio in Melbourne, and they did the master.
Okay. Fantastic. Now, my next question, boys, is we are at the beginning of 2021. The album has just been released. Normally, you would tour, right? But that's not really a reality right now. So my question is, what is the plan, at least from where we're sitting right now in 2021? What which we expect next?
I will release a new video, new single, powerful video. We are recording now the video, and then I hope that the situation come back to normality, and then all the musicians want to play live. I want to play live. We have a lot of energy inside, and we need to play live that songs.
Okay. Well, that concludes my questions. Do you boys have anything else that you wanted to chat about that I missed?
I wanna thank all my fans, all the people that support the project and follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and we never give up.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead and stop, please, sweetie.